Alright, engine, I'm gonna open you up and find out what's lurking inside.
That's what you think, you weird-looking silly man!
Hello everyone, welcome back to No ID Automotive. If you haven't been tuning in, this is my E36 and I'm going to be opening it. Why? I do have a reason. So when I first got this, I did change the spark plugs and coil packs. During that process, I did notice some oil on some of the spark plugs. I kind of brushed it off. Shouldn't have done that. So today, I am going to see if that's gotten any worse. Maybe that will help me figure out where I need to go from here. I just gotta make sure I have the plan to put it back together. Okay, so I know that we have some things here we have to get off. I think I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Take these caps off here. Oh no. I can tell I'm gonna lose stuff already. I should put some gloves on. Ugh. Gloves acquired. Alright, I have 2 bolts and some nuts that I have to take off. Figured I'd change camera angles so you can see exactly what I'm doing, but I gotta figure out what size these are. I'm not prepared at all. I'm pretty sure this is a 10 millimeter. Yep, that's what these are. They're 10 millimeters. I knew that because I've done this before. Learning what I don't know. But what I do know is I just took this off. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That was just spin. Oh, that one came loose. All right, that one's loose. This one right here, I don't know what's happening. I get stripped. That's not good. I have some of this stuff. See if this works. I haven't used this in forever. Oh, let's penetrate that for a second. I don't know if this is doing anything. I don't think so. I know I gotta take this off. What in the world? Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I don't know what that was about, but I got it off. Did someone paint this? Is this normal? It's all flaky. I feel like I need to... This is like hazardous when these are open, isn't it? Probably. This is probably a horrible ankle. I don't remember exactly which ones, of course, had oil in them. So we're going to try this one. We're going to do one of these. Yeah. Alright. And then this just lifts up like that. Oh. So that one, be a little closer. This one's completely dry. And it looks dry in there. A little light down there. Oh, actually, you know, there is a little oil at the bottom. Put a little light down here. Let's see. This one's clean. Okay, cool. All right, let's go for one of these back ones. These two in the middle have like a bracket connecting them, and I'd have to take off both of those. So let's look at one of the back ones back here. Also, what is my oil looking like? Well, of course, you can't really see in there. What am I doing? Oh, wrong thing. Actually, these all have. There's a bracket here too. Holding up. These are gas lines. Is that right? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll go for these. Let's take this one off too. Actually, you don't have to take those off. But there's a tiny bit of oil at the bottom of that one too, but nothing crazy. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the rest of them off and see what's going on. As I get down the line, I'll show you what I'm finding out. See if we can zoom any more down there. You can see down there. There's a tiny bit of oil. Get this camera to focus. Yeah, there we go. See a little bit of oil down there where the spark plug is. I really gotta fix all this crust from getting in there. Y'all, there's a bird in my garage. You get from up there, little bird. Where are you? Time for you to leave. Thank goodness, because I'm not a bird whisperer. I took them all off. I got the rest of off. It's clean in the inside, but there's a couple things that I noticed. These last two have a bunch of this like soot looking stuff, and I'm thinking it's like all this old paint that either someone used. I don't know if this is factory. That's kind of like crusted off. And in this one right here, there was actually some of that paint stuck to the actual coil. Does anyone know what this is? I'm assuming it's a ground wire, but I don't think it was connected to this. Right here. I just put it up there. But it looks horrible. What is that? Do I need to replace that? But there is no oil, really. I mean, there's just a very small amount, but not like it was when I first changed these. Why does this car smell like such strong gas smell from the exhaust? Am I looking at the wrong things? I should really take care of this crusty paint though. I just realized that last clip was zoomed into my face. I have some research to do with what's to happen. My thoughts were to figure out if there's still oil in these spark plug compartments and then tear it down. I feel like I should tear it down anyway. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. Whoa, whoa. I'm back the next day. There was a lot that I did wrong, was doing wrong in that last clip. I took the night, I did some research, and I'm overwhelmed even more. I hate these videos are turning into me just complaining. I cut a lot of it out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Also, I'm doing something different with the editing. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know. I'm gonna take this all apart. There's a lot of things I was doing wrong and thinking about wrong. When I took out the coils and you saw down there where the spark plug is, some of them did have oil around the spark plug. That shouldn't be there. And I really should take at least one spark plug out to see if it's coated in oil. This may be worthless to do this. If I'm just gonna tear the engine apart anyway, why? But I guess we could see. This is turning into a wreck. I'm gonna have a certified crash out because of this. So why not document it, I guess? Yeah, let's take one of these spark plugs out from one of the things that had oil around it. And then I'm gonna get into exactly like what the plan is. What my plan is. I watched some YouTube videos. Okay, so I need a spark plug thing. Oh, any of those in here? Let's see here. Oh no. Okay. Yes, this should work. There we go. I should have put gloves on for this. Oh, maybe that's a good angle. You'll be surprised what we'll find under here. Let's see how this goes. We're getting there. Okay. Hold on. My spark plug socket didn't work the way it should have. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using this to get this out, but we'll find out. Okay. Definitely some oil up there. I don't know if you can see that. Definitely oil. It's not supposed to be like that. So we have a problem going on in this engine. It's such an oil. And from my research and knowledge, it's not supposed to be like that. And there's a couple things that could cause this. One being the seals are deteriorated and leaking. It could have a head gasket problem. Piston rings could be an issue. And I think because of that is the reason why I'm going to tear this engine down. I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to fully restore this car. Why not? I have so many other vehicles. I have time. I don't have any money. I went ahead and put the spark plug back. So yeah, I either got a head gasket issue, valve cover, piston rings, a myriad of things that I would need to tear it apart anyway to do. But I really think that the best course of action is to rebuild this 30-year-old motor. What? To rebuild this 30-year-old motor and learn from it. Just a couple problems. I think I need to move it from where it's at. Maybe. I could always push it around. No, the real issue is here, I have a rusty jack point and I got to get this in the air somehow to drain the oil and fluids. So I have these ramps here that could help me do that. But I'm not filling this back up with fluid until the engine is done. So don't do what I'm about to do. I'm an idiot. Yes, I'm gonna attempt to jack it up. I've done this once before and it was fine. Everything was fine. Granted, I didn't go under the vehicle. I just took the wheel off. But I had things supporting it. I'm not gonna get under there with this. So I need to line this up with this rusty jack point. It's right here. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I mean, it's not gonna fall apart, right? It's not gonna just deteriorate, right? I'm not gonna die or anything. I'll be alright, right? Oh, the wind just blew really hard. That's a bad sign. Oh, you can hear it crunching. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, no, that was that. Everything's gonna be fine. Ah, just need the wheel in there. That noise is just the wheels, right? Oh, this is stressing me out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to accomplish what I wanted. Well, I've got it this far. For some reason, my dumb self thought I could lift it up high enough to get one of these under it. I need wheel cribs. Someone on a video of mine told me, it was either Reddit or a video, told me I need to get wheel cribs. That would work because they're a little smaller. And I don't know if I could put jack stands under this because I don't know where I'd put them. So I did something extremely stupid and I didn't want to put it on camera. But here's the current situation that I've done. I'm not getting under this car yet because it's still not safe. It's still not safe enough. So I put it on the ramps. The back wheels are chalked, but I put it on these ramps. I lifted it up high enough from the cross member under there to be able to do it. But if you see the ramps, I don't know how well this is showing up on video. One side is tilted a little bit. Now, probably because of the way the tires are sitting on it and the different pressure, because you're really supposed to drive up these ramps, not lift the car and set them down on the ramps, meaning you didn't really give the ramps time to disperse the weight like they would if you drive up them. I feel like that sounded really smart to say. So I feel like I need to readjust some more. I should have just drove it up the ramps, and then when I drained the oil and everything and I wanted to put it back on the ground, just put it in neutral and get someone to push me off. But I like a challenge, and I like to live on the edge, and I like to be dangerous. One thing I do want to show you is we abandoned that jack point on this car because I was over there and I was just contemplating and thinking what I was going to do. So I just started like ripping the jack point to shreds with my bare hands. That's how deteriorated it is. You can see, look, I just was pulling all the stuff off. But look at this. It's a lot worse than I thought. So I'm going to try to readjust this some more and get this car situated on these ramps safely. I got it to where I think it's safe enough. And I think I could fit under this. It's going to be tight though. Man, that was a lot. Just because I'm paranoid, let me show you the situation under the car. Because while I was under there, I noticed it's a lot of wet under there. And not just by the engine either. At least I think. And I have a light here that I'm put under there. So let's see what we can see. Let's see if I can even fit under there first. I look a mess. I did reinforce it. I have jack stands under there too, under the cross member thing, the subframe thing. So, not saying that I'm safe, but I ain't gonna die under a BMW. Man, this is the first time I've ever been under here. That is disgusting. All of this. There's some wetness there. I don't really know what that is. I'm trying my best to get all this. I'm a really big guy to be under this car like this. I should have some gloves on. Look at me. Look at all these like little rust on these lines right here. Is that coolant lines? And then what is all this? Man, I got a lot to learn. Where's the oil pan? Is it all the way back there? I'm claustrophobic. I don't like this. I need a lift or like quick jacks or something. This is sketch. Anyway, I think all this. What is that? What is that? The oil pan? Is that actually it right there? What is this? I guess I gotta look into these things. But hey, I'm under my car. I've never been under here before. So that's exciting. Let's see. Further back we go. I think this might be the oil pan actually. And this is the drain plug. That makes sense. I don't know if I'm showing this right there. Yeah. I think that's what that is. Cool. I gotta drain that and I gotta drain the coolant. But hey, I'm excited that I'm actually under this thing and I can actually see what's happening under here. I wish I knew what some of these fluids were, but I don't. So I know that my power steering pump is leaking. And I think that's what this is over here. Under my alternator? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And it's, if you can get it, it's like real bad. And that's the reservoir right there that has all this power steering fluid. I'm assuming that these are coming from my radiator. that just power steering fluid, or is that like coolant too? I've never really seen coolant on the floor. Also, look at these bushings right here. Is that what you call these? Look at those. Those look like they're the same age as me. Old. Like, what is all that back there? See how all that's kind of like wet looking? Or is it just me? And I'm assuming that's my transmission fluid pan right there. Nice. I'm gonna poke around some more, but hey, I'm under a car. I don't know why that excites me so much. But I've never been under here, and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Well, that's exciting. It's bad that I just kind of chilled under my car to just kind of be like, wow, I did something. Is that weird? Oh, my hair. It's a mess. Oh no. Well, here we are. We accomplished lifting the car up. That's what I've done for this video. The next thing is to drain all the fluids and start taking this engine apart. Earlier I mentioned like this little frayed like thing back there. I don't know if you can see it now with that coil pack in the way. I did learn what that is. That's ground wire, which I kind of thought. I found the part to replace that. Of course, that will be done along the way as we go through this thing. I really need to clean it up. I need to see what needs to be replaced as I take this apart. I'm gonna have to send this to a machine shop, but this is a good start for me. This is the first time I've really done something like this on the channel, I think. Okay, we lifted the car up. The first time I've ever been under my BMW. And we saw that there's oil wrapped around the spark plugs. It may not feel like a lot, but I feel like I accomplished a decent amount. The car's in the air. It's ready to have its fluids drained. I know something internally is wrong, and I'm gonna take the next step of rebuilding this engine. If I'm doing this out of order, please let me know. Because obviously I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. You know, I have other cars, so if I do mess this one up, it's not gonna put me in a bind. It's just gonna be inconvenient and probably cost me some money, which is another inconvenience. That's life, I guess. This build is gonna take time and it's gonna be slow, which is okay. I have other vehicles in my driveway. I'm actually gonna be doing some work on the Nissan Xterra soon. So that's gonna be probably the next video to come out. And I have another car in my driveway that I still have to show you all. That one might be next. I don't know what's next. It's gonna be a mystery for you and me. Well, if you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you wanna see more content like this. Rebuilding this BMW, other cars that I might introduce on the channel, or just learning about and talking about cars in general. And hit the notification bell. That will notify you anytime that I release a new video. And lastly, if you did make it this far, leave a comment just for like interaction's sake, whether it's an emoji, I don't know, thumbs up, crying face, laughing face, or just saying that you're part of the No Idea Club and you're a dedicated viewer and you got to see me actually under the car. Until the next one, learn what you don't know, and I will see you next time.